Freegin righty. I mean, I literally just started, so no one's here right now. But I'm gonna start yapping right now, anyways, because this is gonna be what I believe is called a VOD. It's gonna stay up on my channel unless I say a cute little evil word or something, and then I gotta delete it out of embarrassment and hope nobody noticed. But that's not gonna freaking happen. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. I'm going to pour myself a crisp mug of evil juice, and we're gonna start a new god dang game, dude. I got the freaking stream stuff figured out. It's all good now. I hope. I don't know. Maybe I'm real god dang loud. Maybe it's gonna be super laggy. I did, as far as I know, everything within my power to make sure this isn't gonna be super laggy. But I don't know. I made like the latency not ass and did a whole bunch of stuff. I spent probably a total of like, I don't know, an hour and 15 minutes or something, screwing around with all sorts of settings in OBS as well as Oblivion itself, bunch of graphics stuff and whatever. So, yeah, hopefully it's working. I don't know. Regardless, gonna sit here and take it easy for a minute, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows these things? Or maybe I'll start it up immediately. Maybe I'll start it up right now. I'm just getting some things set up on my other monitor. I got my little chat thingy set up. I can be all like, he, who. Say that in there, and now everyone freaking knows my real thoughts, and everyone knows the real me. It is so dang cool. It is so dang swag and so dang epic. My initial plan, if making a character specifically for streams and stuff, was to kind of just like make something as horrible and disgusting as possible. But then I was like, hey, dude, everyone's doing that. I decided I'm gonna make a really unfunny dead meme reference, and I figured I'm gonna just make my character have the closest resemblance possible to just the fucking Chad meme. We're gonna make a Nord. He's gonna be like a real fucking He-Man type of dude. Okay? Like we're talking like battle axe, light cuirass but heavy gauntlets. If there was an option for like shirtless fur armor, I would do that. That's not a thing though, unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I don't know. It's freaking whatever. Am I getting any audio whatsoever from the desktop right now? I don't know. I should be. I have it turned on. I don't freaking know. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. That's what I do know. But yeah, no, we're gonna have a still silly goose worthy character. I don't care that it's an old dead me. I don't give a flip heck. I don't care that it's not even remotely funny anymore and it wasn't really that funny to begin with. I don't fucking. That's the move, okay? And he's gonna go into legend status and it's gonna be awesome. Anyways, let's get the fucking beginning cutscene started up here. Ain't no goddamn way. One thing that is a huge improvement that I've heard zero people talk about is the original during this beginning cutscene here. You may notice right now there's like a few tiny little guards walking around across the, I believe that is a bulwark, just the tops of the walls there. In the original, those guards were like titans for some reason. They were absolutely gigantic. You see that door in the bottom left there? They were like half the size of that, maybe even taller. And luckily they scaled them down. I loved playing the original Oblivion. It was one of the very first games I ever friggin' played. But during this beginning cutscene, that was one thing that always kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, to say the least. Was just looking at that scene and seeing that the guards were just gigantic for some stupid reason. Anyways, it's booting up. There we are. There we freaking are. Yeah, as previously mentioned, as somebody who knows how to speak English might say, we're gonna start with a little Nord fella. He's gonna be a real freaking 80s freaking fantasy type dude. Freaking Bathory's Nordland album type beat. What origin do I want here? I need to, when I'm recording my normal videos, I always cut out when I'm making that stupid mouth noise, and then I just realize that this is not a recording. This is in fact a live stream. Cannot edit stuff. Let's maybe not make obnoxious noises, Jesse. How's that sound? How's that fucking... That's a good plan. Frick! What do I want to do here? Either due to extreme snowstorms, the College of Mages, or simply stubbornness, the people of Eastern Skyrim, such as you, are known for their tenacity and resourcefulness. Or you lived in the west of Skyrim, a rugged environment filled with rough terrain and dangerous beasts. You're prepared to survive in even the most challenging climates. I think that's some He-Man type shit. We're going to stick with that. I am playing with a goddamn controller, but as I'm doing the character customization, I'm going to stick to my mouse because, yeah, easier to use sliders and stuff. Easier to make him young and old real fast, you know? Also, I noticed that a lot of these sliders don't really... When I'm using the controller, okay, I'll show you what I mean. I'm using my controller like I am right now. We're looking at Brow Ridge. This is about as fast as I can go. I can't really tell a huge difference. Like, yes, his brow is going up and down, but like there's certain other sliders in the character creation that are very subtle. So in order to actually see what's going on, it's a lot easier to use the dang mouse. I don't know why I'm explaining this right now. It's freaking fine, dude. Anyways, we gotta make a big old goddamn Chad type, dude. Step number 1 is give him those dang flabbing eyebrows, okay? I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to pull this off. First off, fucking get rid of them dang dreads, dude, okay? This is probably the hairstyle I'm gonna stick with. Maybe? Or maybe we want that. That's very He-Man-y. Minus the, I mean, He-Man has bangs, but I don't know, bro. Oh, Jesus, he's spinning. Also adjust the length quite a bit here, too. Herm. What do I want to dang go with? I can't decide between that and this. This one's more freaking wild barbarian looking, so maybe I'll go with that. Yeah, anyways. We're gonna freaking model his head around that sort of idea. So yeah, we got the fucking, you know. What else do we want? I mean, I'm just going based off of memory with the fucking whole Chad thing. And I've got a good name. In my opinion, a good name. In hindsight, from a normal, mature, grown adult's perspective, probably not a good name. And I'm not going to reveal it until the fucking end. So we're just going to keep going with this. He needs big old cheekbones, you know? Big old pronounced cheekbones. Big old head, too, alright? Maybe not huge big. We want to make him look like just a little bit uncanny, okay? We want a believable level of just monstrosity-ness going on. And I'm trying to be careful. I'm trying to be precise about it. He's gonna look like a fucking plastic surgery Botox disaster by the end of this, but that's kind of what I'm going for. There goes the clock. I'm not doing a live clock bit, dude. I don't freaking feel like it. There's my huge freaking live crash out, embarrassing moment right on the freaking Run of the magazines. This dude does not want to do the dang clock bit right now. X no. Also, I'm very red right now. I'm quite aware of that. It's because it's night and I use the lack of lighting from behind me in my window. And yeah, I did what I could with OBS. It is not going so hot. Okay, we need a big fucking chin. We need a big fucking chin, okay? Like we're going like handsome Squidward typey, which is kind of what the cat face is in a way. But we also don't want crimson chin, okay? So like none of this. All right, he is a heroic freaking barbarian hero, all right? Okay, I do want the chin to come out quite a bit. Pronounced is the way to go. I just don't like how bulbous it's kind of looking. I don't know if there's a whole lot I could do about that. Oh, kind of. Herm. Yes, this is gonna take a gazillion years. It's fine. You're not a true role playing game fan if you don't spend, you know, half a gazillion hours in your character creation. What I want for freaking eyes, dude. How high do I want his eyes? Real high up? I'm thinking real high up. If I remember correctly, the whole Chad meme, he's got like a small forehead and his eyes are quite. He's no head, no face. One might say. Maybe big eyes, maybe little eyes. I don't actually know what I want to do here. We'll just go with that. This is what I was talking about in my Oblivion video with the whole wall-eyed thing. I don't know why they give you the option to do the inward-outward tilt, but I'm also not complaining. Inward tilt's making him cross-eyed, but also, inward tilt is predator eyes. Outward tilt, prey eyes, bro. So we definitely don't want to go with outward, all right? That is not the move. Could definitely want to make him more on the apart side because that's bringing out the brows more. Or do I? Yes, I do. Okay. Very cool. Got the brown nose chin. What do I want to do here? Maybe something like that. Maybe something like that. I thought there's some clipping going on there, but it looks like he just has like a little mole or a little beauty mark or something. Okay. What here? What do we got going on here? Some forehead stuff. I mean, if we want to make him a real freaking Nordic barbarian, he's got to be like 90% Neanderthal genes, meaning tiny forehead, right? They had little foreheads and big brows. Okay, we're kind of going after a caveman sort of vibe here. So that might be the move. So far, so terrible. Okay, what do I want here, though? I mean, he's got to be light. This dude's got to have 0% body fat. Very healthy. All muscle. Can he move it or protect any of it with any body fat? No, he doesn't have any. It's just, skin, muscle, and then organs. And no water either. You got to make sure you don't drink any fucking water. And then, you get all the muscle wax and you're good to go. Something like that. We want very pronounced bones here. I also don't want to make them fucking wide like that JD Vance reconstruction somebody already did in Oblivion. I'm surprised that didn't happen sooner, to be completely honest. I'm surprised that wasn't one of the very first things that people made. That I saw that the second day that Oblivion was out. In other words, yesterday, I think. I don't know. I have no concept of time. Like I mentioned in one of my videos a while ago, I just kind of, you skip past the whole microplastic diet and go right into macroplastic, start eating spoons, plates, packaging, whatever. And it's just a speed run to being mindful and living in the moment. Because if you have no concept of the past because your brain is too fucked up to remember anything, then you're just constantly in the moment, zenned out of your gourd. That's the plan here. That's the move. So I don't know when this game came out. It probably came out like, I don't know, 7 years ago or something. It's fine. Oh, we definitely don't want a tall forehead. That's bad. We want little forehead. Little forehead, little brain, big muscles. That's the way to go. Ugh. His nose gets all fucked up there. Herm. Do I want that to some extent? I think so. Can I give him a little nose too, probably? Like almost no nose at all. Okay, big overbite probably is the move. Yeah. To some extent. Yeah, something like that. Make him look like that painting of the one inbred king that's like insides were liquid when he died and they did some kind of autopsy. Something like that happened. Like he was super freaking inbred, and then by the time he died, his like something started rotting, and like some medieval doctor was like, "This is one of the worst things I ever saw." I haven't looked into it in a long time. It was like some freaking dude. His name started with an H. If this is recording, then I'd say Editor Jesse pull that up, but unfortunately, not the case. We're live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. What do we want for a chin here? Big chin-ish? Big jaw? This is the jaw. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. Okay. Okay. Making good progress. It's strange. They've taken out like what must be more than half of the sliders that the original Oblivion had, but there's still a lot of freedom to make something really good, as we can see here. He's going to be a happy guy, I think, or should he be an angry guy? No, I actually don't know. I don't know what I want here. Because it's like, do we want him to be too dumb to have any concept of sadness? Or too angry and stupid to have any concept of happiness? Because we're going for a real meathead here. I think he's going to be a bit on the happier side. Nords are jolly. Give him a whole bunch of elves to slaughter mindlessly, and then a bunch of mead, they're fine. They're good to go. And there is mead in this game, and lots of it. Okay, retracted and protruding. What do we want here? I'm thinking retracted. Definitely tilted up. It's giving me underbite, overbite again. Probably go with like that. Mouth, chin, distance. Did something get fucked up when I looked away? I mean, yeah, I think it was something with this. I don't know. Something with his mouth looks different. Whatever, dude. Fuck it, we ball. I go with like that. He's got too much lip. Give him less lip. And a small mouth, too. Okay, that's disgusting. That's a little much. Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, make him a little puckered so he's doing like the Zoolander thing a bit. Yes. Okay. See, I wanted him to kind of look like he's mewing, and then that didn't happen, so that's fine. We can do without it. So far, so good. Probably, maybe, I don't know. So how do I want his nose to look? I know I mentioned that I wanted it small, but like, I don't even know what I meant by that. Like, do I want it long? Or do I want it short? Frickin'. Okay, we want it like that. Yes, okay. I want him to have a full-blown pig nose. Something like that. Little, like, you know. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maybe. Alright. Oh, damn. I actually can give him no nose if I want. Oh, I like that, though. It has some character to it. The boniness. Okay, we'll stick with that. eyes, perchance. Okay. I'm not saying anything. I'm fucking locked right into this right now, dude. Trying to design my magnum opus here, folks. I mean, I feel like I gotta change something. Let's go back to the browse real quick. Oh, I think that's about as crazy as that's gonna get. Alright, well, let's give him some terrifyingly blue-white people eyes. That blue eye stare. Maybe make I believe the white part is called the sclera. Sclera? I don't know. Maybe, whatever the fuck it is, I'm making it blue. What other options? We got alcoholic options too, or very zoinked options, depending on how you look at it. That's not what the fucking picture looks like, but okay. Her. Ooh, that might be the way to go. That's unsettling. Okay, I'll keep that one in mind. Might go with that. I might go with that. Just have another look here at the ones up top. I want to be sure, dude. This stream could be a one-off, or this could eventually turn into me beating the whole fucking game. Who knows? Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go with that one that was down there. I remember where it was. Worry not. Wait, no, it wasn't that. It was that. There we go. Okay. Skin. Okay, we can still screw around a little bit here. Or should I? I want to do that. Does it look disgusting? Yes, but is it what I had in mind? I don't know, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Let's make him like... Oh, I guess just by default, he's already insanely pale. I wanted to make him look like albino if I could, but I don't think that's an option. He just looks like that as he is. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, dude. What do I want to do here? See, I'm so used to like trying to make an attractive character that a lot of the things I'm trying to do are like just being subconsciously blocked because I'm like, no, that looks disgusting. And then I'm like, wait, but that's the fucking intention. But still, we don't want to go all the way overboard. I just don't know if I want his eyes to be all freaking red. He's gonna have real rosy cheeks. I know that because he's gonna be always cold. Because he's a big, tough freaking Northman. Okay, I might give him some freaking a little bit of lipstick. You know, is this doing anything? I don't see anything changing. What? Okay, there's something kind of changing going on. Hold up, hold up, hold up. What if I? All right, there we go. That's what we're looking for. It's sort of. Herm. What kind of lipstick is going to go with his beautiful eyes? I guess purple, right? That's usually the rule. blue and purple. Give him some eyeshadow, maybe. Oh, hell yeah, dude. He's on his Zoolander shit. I've never seen Zoolander. I need to at some point, but who knows, dude? Anyways, there we freaking go. I mean, yeah. That hardly matches up with what I was going with, but that's the plan. Freaking give this dude the blondest hair around. Alright, there we go. This isn't doing a whole lot because I chose two of the same color. Salt and pepper. Nothing there, okay. That looks terrible. A little better. What do I want to fucking do here? That, whatever. This is beautiful is the word that was on my mind. Do I want to give him facial hair? Oh god. You see, in true Viking fashion, you want to give him something there, but also if I'm going after like a 80s fantasy Conan the Barbarian type of thing, it's either clean shaven or like big mustache, right? That's usually the rule. But there's no like handlebar mustache type of option. If there was the option to give him like big old freaking mutton chops, then I'd do it. But that's not the case. Maybe I'll give him a little freaking... He'll have a little stubble going on. I think that's alright. Yeah. Just a little, you know, he's been out there in the wilds. He hasn't been able to shave in a while. You know, he's got a little 5 o'clock shadow going on. I think that's whatever. I think that's what I'm just gonna go with. Now for the grand reveal, this is gonna be nothing fucking special. I figured I would name him, and I hope I have enough characters for this. I want to go with Rudheim, Chud Crusher. That's the plan here. Can I do that? Oh my goodness, Elvira's here. Hello, my Elvira, my gorgeous girlfriend. I'm just refreshing something real quick. Okay, there we go. Now it's matched up. Very cool. Very cool. See, I was trying to go with the Chad face a little bit, even though that's a really dead and unfunny meme, and then it just kind of went off the rails a bit. Stubble. There we go. I got a little bit of latency, so I'm not seeing your messages immediately, but yes, indeed. I gave him the scary white people blue eyes. That was the plan there. He's gonna be like a real like He-Man barbarian type of thing. But yeah, I'm swapping back over to my controller now. I think I'm done. If I want to adjust anything, I can always pull up the console and do a little show race menu type of meme, and it'll be fine. And it's gonna tell me, oh, it's gonna disable achievements. I don't care, dude. I don't freaking care. Anyways, yes, hello, Elvira. I love you lots. Thank you for showing up. Hee hee hoo hoo. Let's freaking go. This dude's gonna be all racist and shit to me. How's the volume while you're here? While I got you. It's perfect? Cool. I went and made the game a little bit quieter than me. But yaw. No, I'm not. People I saw were talking about how, oh, it's cool that these chains have physics and blah 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 blah. They always fucking did. These moved around in the original too. I'll have you know. You Oblivion remake babies. It's been like that. Look at that, dude. I got tan cup. I got tan jug. I got battered stool. A king in his palace.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Yo, mama, biznatch. Fucking fine. Stand in the corner with my face in it. Message retracted.
Not out of this yet.
Bro, my girlfriend's saying the N-word again. I don't know what you said, but I swear to God I read it before it said retracted. That was you saying that you accepted only because I made it, I think. I don't know why that was retracted. Maybe I got the freaking filtration system on the chat a little too crazy. Whatever. What's going on? Little reference to the freaking Crazy Frog song there. Why am I in jail? For being too fucking epic, dude. They made him look more like Patrick Stewart. It is so dang cool. I go my own way, brother. Freaking mind gamer.
Must keep moving.
But he turned me back around.
Better not close this one.
One
There's no
complaint
opening
that
on
I've
the
got
other side.
that I only noticed, I don't know, like, I guess last night, is that when you are, actually I'll pull it up right now to show you some proof. Oh, I'm boiping. Player dot, actually I don't need to do the player dot, just show race menu. Okay, if I ever want to like recreate him, I could just pull this up. Okay, so he looks like that there, right? But then let's say we're done. Yes, I want to play as Race Nord. He doesn't quite look the same. I understand it's like the lighting and the angle, but like something's off. Something's a little off. I've got in my actual playthrough, I've got a high elf that I'm playing as, and when I make him in like the race menu, he's fine, but as soon as I get into the actual game, he looks a lot like Nick Kroll, which I'm, not digging. When I think of an elf in a fantasy game, I'm not thinking of Nick Kroll, okay? The dude from what's the show called? Something Mouth, Loudmouth, Bad Mouth. I don't know. I never watched it. Whatever, dude. Thank you for the emojis. Thank you for all the hearts. I'd send them back if I could. Captain Reno got fucking murked. Haha. I don't want these dudes' stinky old robes. I'm cooler than the rest of the Elder Scrolls fan base because everyone else goes and takes the Mythic Dawn robes immediately. Not me, dude. Never. The Mythic Dawn are Stankos. Always. See, I never understood that. They go and break me out of prison and they're just like, actually stay here, fuck you. Never got that, dude. I just gave myself a little jump scare there, pulling that up. I didn't react externally, but my heart did jump. I wasn't expecting to see that. That was white man jump scare. Oh, nasty friggin' rodents, dude. Yeah, boy. Okay. Woad. Oh, right. I forgot Nords have that ability. What else do I got? Nordic Frost. Only use once per day. That blows. Let's get Flare. I'm gonna use some, I need to fucking quit making that noise. I told myself I wasn't gonna do that. I'm gonna use my little hotkey things here. I'm not gonna hotkey any of the racial abilities because they can only be used once per day. So I'm just gonna use those in emergencies. Hopefully I'll just remember that they're there. Big Mouth, that's what it's called. Fucking good stuff. Thank you for the clarification. I've heard nothing but bad things about that show. Ugh. Any freaking ways. Let's keep her going. Keep her fucking going. There's another dang rat in here. As a true Albertan, it's my freaking duty to exterminate those things. Alright. We're sticking to form here. I mean, I'm going to put on whatever armor I can find right now. But as soon as I get the opportunity, the strategy is light cuirass, heavy gauntlets, heavy boots, no helmet. They got a freaking You don't need protection when you have this. You have this face. Best defense is a good offense. You know what I mean? Nothing says offense like looking like that. Anyways, we're gonna get a little bow. And do the fucking lock picking first try because I'm a freaking pro. There we go. What you got for me, Fielder? Bunch of shit I don't want. Okay. Archery, I'm looking forward to this because my current playthrough, oh my goodness, the buttons, oh my goodness, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. My current playthrough, I'm not using a bow because I got my dang spells. Shit! Okay, and then I want that there. Am I going to remember those placements? No. But I'll get used to it. Kapuya, there we go. Hey, Elvira, how's the frame rate looking? Is it laggy at all? I went and messed around with a whole bunch of stuff to fix that. But I got to the point where I realized if it still looks real laggy, essentially it's probably down to both of us not having the best internet. That's just how it is. Oh my goodness, am I ever dark right now? I was red earlier. I'm gonna turn my light on. Why did I not do that earlier? 1 friggin' second, folks. Uno momento. There we freaking go. Okay. Now I'm a little bit too bright because of the configurations I did for the camera earlier. It's fine. We're going to deal with it because I think if I were to adjust that right now, I'd have to end the stream. Keep our freaking going. Do I want a shield? Yeah. I don't know. Part of me was thinking I might switch between a two-handed weapon and like an axe and a shield. I don't know. It's not a huge deal if I swap between the two. Right, that's the button I'm looking for. Oops, that's not the button I'm looking for though. Just gonna equip the shield for when I need it. Here's a freaking goblin. Sure, I'll use a club. I'll use a club. I'm gonna use blunt stuff as my one-handed if I'm using one-handed regularly. Okay, here we have the Goblin. The Goblin Shaman, as people who piss me off pronounce it. I like the Goblin redesign. She looks fucking disgusting. Very cool. Yeah, let's use that club. And also replace this with, yeah. Freaking, Do I want to equip the club right now? Alright, that's how I pull that up. There we go. I got my little shield, right? I got my little shield. Hell yeah. My girlfriend's getting freaking living at me in the chat right now. Because I insulted both of our internets. There we go. Elvira, would you like some of this rat meat? I can share some of this rat meat with you, my love. We can get zoinked and eat rat meat together, finally. Always wanted to freaking smoke DOS epic doobie and just eat rats with my girlfriend. You know what I mean, folks? Put her there, gamers. What I take out of that chest? Anything I want to equip? Yeah, let's get some freaking... Let's get some rusty iron greaves on. I'm in a rusty iron greave type of mood. Alright, there's going to be rodents around the corner. Rodents afoot. I repeat, rodents afoot. Ring the rodent alarm. I'm going to roast them all alive. Even though they're non-hostile. I missed all those. It's fine. I'm burping a lot. That's also fine. Frickin'. And then you got... Oh my goodness. We got bent dudes in the frickin' prison tunnels. I mean... World's falling apart, folks. I'm going to take that mort flesh off of him. That's already dead. I'm going to hit it anyways. I have zero respect for the dead. Put that on record. Put it on my tombstone. Yeah. That's just what's going on. Cook that thing. See, my girlfriend says yes, please, to the rat meat. Signs of a good relationship, honestly. I mean, find someone that you can eat all sorts of rodents with. There's no rats in Alberta because of our relationship, dude. It's the one thing we do on dates. We just run down the streets skewering rats. It's really cool. I'd say it's the foundation of a relationship. It's like the one thing we related to the most. And then we found out that like humans have more qualities than just hunting and killing rats together. So we just kind of, after that point, after we realized that there was more to it than that, we just started liking all the same things. But like the one thing uniting us the most is our love for eating rats, raw, cooked, boil them, mash them, put them in a stew. I mean, who cares? I don't need a helmet. I'm gonna take the rusty iron shield. And you know what, dude? Where's that little tomato? There's a tomato here somewhere. I want a little tomato that's been put in the frickin' refuse pile myself. I want a little mulch potato tomato. Potato tomato, you know what I mean? There's supposed to be a tomato in here somewhere. Fuck, dude. I'm fucking deleting this game. I can't find the goddamn tomato. They like hid it from me. I did find the Warhammer. That's cool, I guess. I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. This game's going right in the trash. I'm gonna burn it onto a CD, and it's gone. Put the hammer there. Put the club there. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna equip the hammer right now. One thing I have not done yet is seen the animations with the Warhammer. I didn't bother to pick it up. Okay, do I got a 3 combo? Is it just 2 hits? It's just 2 hits. Okay, some weapons got 3. What's the standing power attack? Okay. Going forward. I like that. I like the little freaking noise I made too. Good little audio design there. Okay. Going to the right. Does a little spin. Going to the left. Oh, I don't have enough fatigue. Hold on. Quit swinging that thing. Crudheim. Another little, you know what I mean? Another little spin. What about the club attacks? See, that one's got 3. Alright. Sorry, I understand this is really boring for people that are like new to Oblivion. Old Oblivion had some cool animations for power attacks and stuff, but this one they really made them cool. They really made them cool. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta slam these dang rodents with my dang hammer. The rat hammer, if you will. The Chud Crusher, perhaps. Just gonna do another little uno momento. Refreshing my page again here. Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. I'm at 2 viewers right now. That's 1 more than I expected. Could you believe it, little rat guy? I'm fucking conking Remy, dude. I'm going ham on his ass. Okay. I'll also want to make one thing clear. I don't know why OBS is like this, but what you folks are seeing, and what I'm seeing on the little preview mode on my second monitor, the game's a lot brighter than it actually is for you than it is for me. So for me playing, I'm gonna have a hard time seeing certain things. Like this area is pretty dark, not so dark I need a torch, but still. For you, however, it's very well lit. Like I'm looking at my second monitor right now, pretty freaking clear. So if there's like some shit that I just like walk right by and you're like, oh, you forgot that chest, you didn't search that rat, then yeah, it's because I didn't see it. But perchance you might have. So in true freaking epic He-Man barbarian Viking fashion, my man's guzzling ale. My man's guzzling beer. If I find mead, it doesn't stand a chance. Oh, I love how they freaking lit up this game. The lighting is so dang nice. Got your skeleton, got your lockpick, got your money. I'm gonna take these, but I'm not taking any more potions of healing and sorcery because, as you may have heard people complain about with this game, the default difficulty, Adept, which is what I'm playing on, is easy as shit, but as soon as you go to the next step up, which is Expert, it gets insanely hard. basically, I don't freaking really need to use healing potions, like, ever. So, I'm not going to be taking a whole bunch of potions with me. Speaking of potions, I talked about this in my Oblivion video I made yesterday. Look at this stupid shit they did. I hate the ingredient harvesting animation. What is that? In the original Oblivion, you would harvest ingredient and they would just stay there. I prefer that. I don't know, like it's dude, I'm trying to talk. You dang flabbing rodent. Absolutely crushed upon. Okay. Anyways, oh, I didn't notice the cobweb there earlier. Yeah. This like cartoony weird shit, you know what I mean? Arcadey is the word that I used in my vidya. To ye who haven't seen it. Just another quick little swig of that evil juice. Ain't hurt nobody. Take a couple cheese wheels. I'll take a couple cheese wheels. What's a guy to do without his cheese wheels? I just fucking, that one dude from The Walking Dead did his ass. I didn't watch The Walking. I think the guy that got his eye busted out with the bat is named Glenn. That's what I just did to that gobble in, dude. Let that be a lesson to any goblins watching this. Dude, I'm gonna fucking murk you. Okay? Do I want to bother with alchemy? I don't think Krodheim knows how to mix potions. I think we're not going to bother with alchemy. The more you stray further away from making a jack-of-all-trades character in a game like this, the better. No, I mean, this game isn't punishing, though, at the same time, so you can do that. But you might still run into issues, and you might not get the whole, like, power fantasy feeling that these types of games are most well known for by doing a bit of a jack-of-all-trades thing. So if you don't want to do alchemy, best to avoid it like crazy. That is an iron shield. I have a rusty iron shield, which is not as good. We're gonna switch over to the iron one. Get rid of the leather too, okay. I should have picked up an axe earlier. I mentioned that I wanted to do that, and then I didn't, and I stumbled upon 2 axes, and I just didn't fucking bat an eye, because I'm just like that. Which is so swag and so cool. I've got like 3 burps inside of me right now that don't want to come out. Boy, I'm getting a stummy ache. That's cool though, it's fine. Little chest here. Leave Glenn out of this? Oh wait, yeah, the Walking Dead thing. It's the latency thing, dude. It's the latency with between me and the chat being able to respond. I tried to set it up low, the latency, but not low enough, apparently. I'll have to swap that around if I can. Anyways, sorry for bringing up Glenn. I did not watch The Walking Dead, but I did watch that clip a few times, and even as someone who didn't know what was going on, I was still like, damn, that's fucked up, because I know that he was in the show real early on. And I know that like half of the people who are big fans of the show stopped watching specifically because of that episode. Anyways, Elvira, check this out. See those idiots? Bam! Got him, bro. That is the only time in this entire game that you can do that. They put that in the original Oblivion literally just to show that like physics are a thing in this game. And then they never did it again. Actually, I think there's like one other dungeon where you can like push logs at someone, but it doesn't happen often enough, unfortunately. They could have done a lot more with that. Well, they didn't. But I still like the game a lot because I got nostalgia goggles and it's still a good game, I guess. Alright. Big moment, dude. Okay, battle music is already playing. I was going to open up with a little bit of a ranged kind of thing. Pick some goblins off from afar. That's not the case. This dude's coming at me in the tunnel. He's got me in a choke point. He's a filthy strategist. I was going to say strategist, but that's not how that's pronounced. Okay. So there's like 3 other goblins in here. They're all stupid. None of them heard that. So now I can go with the original plan. Damn it. Damn. Okay, good. Got his ass. Damn it. Shit. Okay, cool, 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 cool. He's going crazy, he's going ham, he's going nuts. I'm clunking him. Sick, I'm cracked, I'm filthy. Okay. Let's use a little magic, maybe. I do want to use some magic. Because, I mean, yeah, you wouldn't expect a meathead like Crudheim to know some spells. But I want him to be like, you know, the 80s fantasy freaking barbarian type of dude. He's got to have like some thunder and lightning powers, you know? It's freaking epic style. There we go. Very cool, very cool. Well, I just took a freaking repair hammer there, so I might as well repair some shit. Only the things that I plan on keeping. I still haven't found an axe. If I was playing alone right now, I would go back and grab an axe, but that's boring as shit to watch, so I'm not doing that. That being said, I'm not going to freaking repair the club. That is getting replaced ASAP. Damn, I still haven't broken the freaking repair hammer. Look at me go. Damn, dude. My armor skill's pretty decent. Usually you would have broken it by now. I'm still on the first repair hammer that I have. The only one that I have, actually. I might as well repair that while I'm at it. Fucking get everything. Okay, there, now it's broken. But I got everything repaired, so it's fine. That was a mix between good luck and freaking good stats, I guess. Also, my apologies if I'm like kind of freaking nasally. I've been hashtag congested all day and I don't know why. So cool. Should I take an Advil? Yeah. Will I? No. That's the move. Now give me all that rat meat. I want all the dang rat meat. And I'm gonna get some more too. God, I love clubbing small animals and taking their flesh, bro. One of my favorite pastime activities, the toxicity of our city. Fuck that song. It's a really good song, but I played the drums to that song for a talent show in middle school one time, and now I just can't listen to it the same. Every single time I hear it, I'm just like, middle school. The rest of their stuff is good. I don't listen to System of a Down anymore, really, because I kind of moved past it, but I still put them on sometimes for like a nostalgia thing. I just can't listen to Toxicity. I looked so good in my Oblivion video. Thank you, Elvira. Thank you very much. I appreciate you saying that. I kind of hate how my hair looked a little bit, but it's one of those things where it's like maybe only I noticed it because it's my hair and it's me. I don't freaking know. I should be taking arrows. I wasn't taking arrows. I'm used to not taking arrows on my other playthrough because I don't fucking need them. I don't have a bow in my other playthrough. Thank you, Elvira. Girlfriend is absolutely fiending over me in the chat right now. Here they come again! Alright, I gotta prove to them that I'm one of the good guys now. I gotta freaking kick these assassins' asses. Oh! I'm not gonna kick their asses. Okay, now I look like shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's fucking right, Glenroy. You zero. Yeah. I think Crudheim's gonna be a big fan of the 9. He's gonna be a big Talos guy. See, I did have a knee-jerk reaction to... Oh, what the fuck? There, my controller wasn't reacting. I had a knee-jerk reaction to immediately beeline for the warrior so I can get a whole bunch of freaking cool combat-related shit, and then I remembered, wait a minute, I am going to be using a little bit of light armor. No, it's going to be using magic. So maybe going straight for that wouldn't be a good idea. It might pigeonhole me a little bit. So I was thinking, for meme's sake, I might go with the lover. Those born under the sign of the lover can paralyze others. Lover's kiss. I mean, imagine being kissed by Krudheim. Paralyzes the target for 10 seconds and reduces the caster's fatigue by 120 points. Can only be used once per day. Kind of a meme ability, but also comes in handy if you're fighting a real tough enemy. I don't know. So we get warrior, get increased strength and endurance, which I mean I don't really need because again, adept is really easy until Bethesda comes out with a patch that's gonna balance things a bit more. And even then, I know Oblivion well enough to like even if they do balance things out, I'll be able to cope with it. If they do adjust the difficulty, which I certainly hope they do, because Adept is way too fucking easy, as you've seen. But if I booted it up to Expert, then it's like, it's nuts. It is not fun. Yeah, no. I'll go with the lover. I'll paralyze people with my lover's kiss ability.
Show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me? Ooh. I got the sign of the lover, dude. For anyone that doesn't know, those signs there, those are basically just the Elder Scrolls equivalents of zodiac signs. Are you afraid to die? I mean, can you see my fate? Whatever. Whatever, dude.
Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death, but in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be...
Let me just skip that. I'm sorry.
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. I go to my grave, a tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while, then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
They made Boris so damn handsome. This was a major talking point of my video, but oh my goodness.
Stick close and let us do our job.
They made him a fucking whore. Open that dang door, Glenroy. My way. Cool little chest here. I'll take both of these. Ah, fucking lighting, bro. Actually, don't even look at the lighting yet. Wait until I get to a certain point. Then I'll freaking show you how good the lighting really looks. Oblivion, take you! Oh my god, I just nuked the fucking Emperor. That's fine, it's fine. He's cool. Okay. Potion of healing. Don't need it. I don't know why I'm even bothering to search them. I already know they don't have shit. Just the occasional potion and mythic dawn robes I don't freaking want. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, I can't aim. I'm sorry, Boris. Jesus. Sometimes you just nuke everyone in the general freaking everyone around you, you know? It's fine. Oh, it's getting a little bit late. I'm gonna have to end this in about 10 minutes or so, folks. My folks, I mean folk. My girlfriend who's watching this right now. I'll leave this up though. It's been been a decent little time. We got a good little start here. Look at them little cucarachas. I love me a little cucaracha on my video game. I really do. If I put on a game and it don't have no cucaracha in it, boy, I turn it off. I do.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go. They're behind us.
Dude,
Wait
never
here,
mind.
sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
You thought...
Okay.
Oh, the Emperor!
I'm gonna guard you with my life, good sir.
Oblivion, take you!
What are you side-eyeing me like that for? Jesus, dude, relax.
I can go no further.
Oh.
You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
He said the thing. He said the name of the game. Did you hear that, assassin? He just said the name of the game.
You chose a bad day to take up with the calls of the Sentinel.
Oh, jeez, come on now, Boris. That was my dang kill, dude.
Talos, save us.
Pushing a Night Eye. That one I will take, because that's the only time you find that here.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
I ate it.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why?
Gotta find his boy.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Thank you for putting my stream on your story, Elvira. I appreciate your support. I love you. Fricker Magoo. How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced knight. Am I right?
Nope. Nope. I'm an experienced custom class, dude. Okay, we got freaking. What do I want to do here? We'll focus on combat for the most part. Strength? Maybe endurance? Yeah. I guess. No. Screw endurance. I don't need that. I'm on adept difficulty, dude. Willpower would be good. Maximum fatigue means I can do more power attacks. Okay, what do I freaking want here? I'm gonna be stupid and go with blade and blunt. I don't know, what else we got here? Destruction I'm gonna be using a lot. Herm. Marksman, so I can be a little better with my bow. Man, I don't know. I got a pretty simple character here. I guess there's never anything wrong with going with armor. That's always going to help you no matter what your class is. You'll do heavy and light armor? Yeah. It's certainly not a very well-built character, but, you know, it's fine, dude. I still can't. Let's just do the exact same thing. Hold up a sec. Hold up a sec. There we go. Overview. All right. I will be. How do I fucking? It's being weird with me. Oh god. Oh god. My freaking second monitor is going all screwy mode. Hold up a sec here. Freaking whatever. I'm gonna leave it how it is. I'm gonna end the stream soon, anyways. It's fine. Okay. What do I want my class to be? Not that it freaking matters at all. I'll just keep going with the freaking Chud Crusher theme. Cause that's freaking epic and hilarious like that. Okay, there we go. Chud Crusher. That's my class. Continue. Are you sure you want to select the class Chud Crusher? You fucking know it, dude.
Far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get
Freaking
the
eye
amulet
is
to
itching,
Joffrey.
dude.
Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yeah. I actually never hit no, please explain more. I wonder if he gets pissed off at me.
Take it easy. You'll be fine.
Oh, he's being
This
nice.
is a lot to take in all at once. No one's more surprised than me that I'm sending an escaped prisoner off with the Amulet of Kings. But the Emperor trusted you for a reason, and I trust the Emperor. The Amulet of Kings must get to Joffrey at Wayne Priory. He'll know what to do with it. Joffrey should know how to find the heir the Emperor spoke of. The amulet must reach Emperor Uriel's heir, so a new emperor can be crowned.
What about you? What'll you do?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
Oh, be very cool.
Leave the Emperor in peace.
That's what happens if you try to freaking search the Emperor.
Leave the Emperor.
He doesn't let me freaking loot him. Oh my goodness, Glenroy. Hiding that pile of freaking Mythic Dawn dudes. I'm gonna take your $2, dude. Thank you. Hee hee. Teabag him a little. Nothing wrong with that. Teabagging never hurt no one. Just a little new concept I came up with. Teabagging? You probably never heard of it because I made it up just now. I think it'll catch on a little bit. I don't friggin' want those potions, dude. Alright, we're gonna get out of the sewers. And then I'll end it there after we get the grand reveal of how dang pretty this game is. I forgot to freaking show you the cool lighting. I'm actually gonna go back because there's the area with the cool lighting is like right near this spot. Can I open this gate from here? Oh, I can too. Good. Yeah, kabooyah, kabooyah, kabooyah. Very cool, very cool. Very nice looking. Very 2007 goth evanescence coded. You know what I'm saying, gamers? Anyways, fucking keeping her going. Okay. Time to crush more freaking epic rats and rodents, dude. And goblins, no less. Rats, rodents, and goblins, oh my. I gotta start lighting shit on fire more. I'm never gonna freaking level up my destruction skill. You there! Sweet animal minding its own business. Not on my watch. Oh my goodness. I missed! And I fell! There we go. I clunked his ass. Let's eat a little rat meat. Let's have a little rat meat mukbang. And some apples and some ale and some cheese wheels and then lots of rat meat. There we go. My intelligence is being drained. I mean, that rat meat, it's got a lot of microplastics in it, dude. What do you think those things eat all day? Same stuff that I do. Macroplastics, spoons, plates, Tupperware. The Sigma diet, if you will. Is there not one more rat here? Oh, there is. Fucking existing without my consent over here? Dude. The clock! think I'm finished making my dude. I think I'm done. I think I'm good. I think I'm fine. I think I am dang fine. You can soul trap creatures that you summon yourself. Oh, really? I actually didn't know that. I did not know you could do that. Anyways, grand reveal. Good lord. Did they ever make my game pretty? Look at the Boyds. Like a big old statue over there on the freaking the hill slash mountain, whatever that is. Very cool, very cool. Looking at the sunrise, dude. Look at that freaking water. Look at that quest completed showing up on my face. Little dragonfly. One of my favorite things about the remaster slash remake slash whatever the hell you want to call it is freaking where would it even be? When you see a bridge, you can find the reflection of the bridge in the water, and I don't know what it is, but like something about being in like a little area out in the middle of the wild, and there's like a stone bridge, and you can see the reflection of the bridge in the water that it's built on top of. Ooh, scratches an itch deep in my brain, dude. There's a bridge around here somewhere, like nearby, that's above the water, and it like blew me the hell away. I think it's just over there a little ways. It's nearby. It's close. There it is. I'll go get over there, and then we'll save and quit, and that'll be the stream, folks. There's a dang mud crab over here. Look at this guy. Get a load of this guy. Get a little crab meat. I think Crudheim here, he's going to be on a bit of a meat food diet. He sees food and he meets it, you know? Yep. He meets food and he eats food, sees food. I think that's going to be his little motto. That's his words, not mine. I would never say such a silly thing. Is that the bridge I was thinking about? I think it is. You can kind of see his reflection from here, but I gotta get closer. This fucking guy's trying to ruin my day again. Get the fuck out of here, you crustacean bastard. Let's go for a little swim, folks. Can I fast swim? Can I sprint in the swim? Can I sprint in the swim when I'm swimming in the water in the swim? I cannot. Button mashing it. I gotta show you the freaking cool bridge reflection, dude, before I freaking go. It wasn't over there, was it? What kind of structure is that? That's not a bridge. I don't know what that is, but it's not a bridge. Kind of hard to tell. It's real foggy. It is a foggy morning here in Oblivion. I was right about to fucking show you, and then another goddamn crab. Jesus. Anyways, there's what I was talking about. See that reflection in there, making it so it's just like nice little circles? Ooh! Oh, Jesus, it almost crashed. I freaked out a little too hard. It's fucking nice, though. I'm a big fan of that kind of thing. I don't know what it is. There's an Opeth album cover that kind of has that going on. It is so dang pretty. It is so dang pretty and nice to look at. Very cool, very cool. I love that, I would say Bethesda designed that, but it was, I think they're Virtuous Studios that made this remaster alongside Bethesda. But yeah! Oh my god, I was about to end it, you scumbag. Get over here, dude. Both of you. You think you can fucking take me? All three of them. Where are we freaking go, dude? I'm freaking Crudheim Crab Crusher right now, bro. Got the alliteration out the wazoo. Anyways, yeah. Real freaking nice. Cannot wait while there's enemies nearby. Well, I know it's like early in the morning in the game right now, so this says the sun's rising right there. It's foggy and everything. It's real like gloomy and like, I don't know, gross out, but still looks good. Still looks good. Any hoopst. If I do another stream, which I probably will at some point in like a few days or something, there is a ruin basically right when you exit the Imperial sewers way over yonder called, I think, Vilverin. We'll be clearing that out basically right when the stream starts next time. So I'm going to swim on over there, and then I'll end it at that point. Good folks. Hooah! They changed something about how physics behave when you're swimming in this game too. It's kind of like, I don't know, you slide around a little bit. I don't know, kind of I guess how real life swimming is. I don't know, a lot of the movement in general has been tweaked quite a bit for the remake. So another little sewer area there too. I might check that out at some point. Acrobatics increased to level 8. Ain't no dang friggin' way. Oh, they made this game so dang pretty. I just keep forgetting I'm streaming and I keep just wanting to admire it, and I'm like, oh god, say something, damn you. Oh my god, my nose is still itchy. It's been itchy for so long. Too much friggin' cat hair in my dang nose, bro. I gotta quit inhaling all of my cat's fur right into my nose. I gotta quit snorting my cat, you know what I mean? Terrible addiction of mine. It's a real big problem. Starting to, like, rot away my nose. Never gonna be the same. There we go. There it is. Vilverin. I did remember the name of it. Oh, just rendered in a little bit. A fucking imp! There we go. Crushed that small creature. Alrighty. You know what? Fuck this thing in particular. Yeah. Hit some. I did that deer a favor. It was clearly waiting for that. I'm not an evil person, dude. I missed, but I did not. Any freaking ways, dude? Oh. God, is there ever a lot of fucking mud crabs around here? Trying to increase my destruction skill a bit. Oh, I'm out of magicka. Never mind. Oh, okay, well, I missed anyways. Good lord. Okay, now. I'm gonna frickin' end the stream. Another little jump scare for you there. Keep forgetting he's like that. Anyways, thank you for showing up, L. And for the other person that showed up earlier, too. Frickin', yeah, I'll do another stream in, like, I don't know, just a few days. Like I said, a few days. Yeah, I'll leave this up. And thank you for checking it out. And yeah, I'll see you next time, good folks.